50 settlements in California came from Sweet James. Call the firm awarded Best Attorneys in America. Call Sweet James.
Chris Pratt joins Jimmy Kimmel Live, new tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Breaking news as we come on the air. A confirmed tornado on the ground in Florida. Dangerous storms cutting across parts of the South. Images of the damage coming in now. The tornado touching down in the Florida Panhandle a short time ago. A severe thunderstorm watch, heavy rain and large hail moving up along the East Coast. Storm threats into the Northeast tomorrow night. From Washington, D.C. to Philadelphia to New York, Rob Marciano timing it out. Also breaking late today, former Vice President Mike Pence testifying before the January 6th grand jury, the highest-ranking member of the Trump administration to be questioned about attempts to overturn the 2020 election. Donald Trump unable to block Mike Pence from appearing. Pierre Thomas standing by. New details about the 21-year-old suspect accused of leaking highly classified Pentagon documents. Air National Guardsman Jack Teixeira asking the judge to be released. Prosecutors calling him a danger and a flight risk, saying authorities found an arsenal of weapons at his parents' house, suggesting he may still have top-secret materials. Columnist E. Jean Carroll under intense cross-examination in her rape and defamation lawsuit against former President Trump. His defense attorney grilling her about her motive for suing, including whether she remembers the date of the alleged attack, how she responded from the stand. Aaron Katursky in the courtroom. WNBA star Brittany Griner fighting back tears during her first news conference since her release from a Russian prison. Her message to American prisoners Paul Whelan and Evan Gershkovich. The host of one of TV's most infamous talk shows has died. Jerry Springer, the ringmaster, and how he remembered his own show. And lives and teams about to be changed forever. Countdown to the NFL draft just a short time from now. Who will be the #1 pick?
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. It's great to have you with us on this Thursday night. I'm Whit Johnson in for David tonight. And as we come on the air, millions of Americans are on alert for severe weather. Dangerous storms across the Gulf tonight. At least one confirmed tornado already in the Florida Panhandle. The system moving up the East Coast. Images just coming in of the aftermath of a reported tornado in Hosford, Florida. Homes destroyed, thousands without power. Driving rain and wind turning day to night in Panama City, Florida. Dangerous hail across the region. You can see these giant hailstones slamming into a pool in Dublin, Texas, as a bull runs to get out of the way. And in the Midwest, the growing threat of flooding. The Mississippi River rising to near record levels. Homes underwater in Pepin, Wisconsin. ABC's senior meteorologist Rob Marciano tracking it all in St. Paul, Minnesota tonight.
Tonight, those severe storms slamming the South for a third straight day with a life threat.